Thanks, guys, for coming. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really excited to hear Matt Pless. He's an awesome singer-songwriter, so it'd be really cool if you guys could stick around and hear his set. This is my last show in Seattle, possibly forever, possibly America forever, at least probably for a long time. Flying to Europe tomorrow. And this song is the first song I wrote in Europe a couple years ago, in Dublin, after I landed. Maybe one day, baby, I'll fly above. I'll be okay, I'll find that love. Some may say I've got enough. Gonna cross the ocean in a flying machine to leave this commotion and see my dream. Drink that potion for I rip at the seams. Maybe one day, baby, I'll rest my head far away with you instead. I will stay, I won't wanna be dead. 'Cause wherever I go, it's a foreign country. No matter where I am, it's the same damn land. No matter who I know, they never understand. I've been racing shadows in myself. I've been facing battles like everybody else. I've been rattled, seeing heaven in a living hell. Wise men told me if you listen, time might tell. Maybe one day, baby, I'll figure it out. I can say what it's all about. I will pray by your water spout. And the drugs don't help, neither does the church. Escaping hell makes the fire worse. Through my coin in the well, try to break this curse. Maybe one day, baby, I'll come around. I'll be okay in another town. Far away, my soul will be found. When we fell in love, it broke me apart. It's sure been rough, my soul is scarred. I'm in the rough, got this stuff, but I'm going hard. Making hard. I've been racing shadows in my soul. I've been facing demons that try to get control. I've been rattled, shook apart, trying to get out of this hole. The wise man told me, the wise man told me, the wise man told me, if you lose the world, you might gain it all. Thank you. So I passed my third driving test in this building outside. I failed the first two. Might have actually been my fourth test. And the reason I passed was probably because the driving instructor was just on his phone the whole time. So I said, hey, did I pass? He said, we took the test? Oh, sure, man, whatever. So that's the kind of school they got here. And I was also in the Northwest Boys Choir here. How many more? How many more? How many more? Can anybody tell me why? How many more mass shootings in the schools? How many more innocent children dying because of fools who are unwilling to ban? Putting military-grade weapons in the hands of unstable people who terrorize the land. And it's not just civilians, it's trigger-happy cops and the soldiers that make billions. For the weapon manufacturers, the war's tax dollars being spent on killing kids over shores. We're buying guns and groceries from the stores. So I'm asking, how many more? How many more gonna die? How many more gonna cry? How many more? Can anybody tell me why? How many more mass killings? It seems like we're lost in the days, got no sense of feeling. But today I couldn't help myself from crying, hearing a schoolgirl talking about her classmates dying. She said, write the politicians, sign the petitions. Sorry to break it to you, but they're not gonna listen. As long as big money is in politics, politicians won't give a shit about dead kids. In other countries that enact reform, mass shootings every week, that is not a norm. And opponents saying knives and cars are just as dangerous as semi-automatic weapons. Tell me where your brain is. Shouldn't be scared to walk around. You shouldn't need a gun to feel safe and sound. You shouldn't worry about the kids on the playground. What kind of country is this? Getting kids shot down. Gonna die. How many more gonna cry? How many more? Why can't you tell me why? Tell me why? Tell me why? One more thing is, answer me this. How come when he's a white boy, he's not a terrorist? The real terrorist in the White House, being lobbied by the fat cats. I'm not gonna be a mouse till my gun shoots through his door. We'll be singing this song. How many more? How many more have to die? How many more have to cry? How many more? Can anybody tell me why? Tell me why? Put away the gun, put away the gun. Put away your gun, do it for the children. Put away the gun, put away his gun. Put away the gun, man, it's ticking. Put away your gun, put away your gun. Put away your gun, do it for the children. Put away your gun, put away your gun. Time's a ticking, oh shit, there goes another one. Thank you. So, this song I'm going to play kind of reminds me of Matt's great song called When the Frayed Wind Blows. And it's a really good song. So. Both songs are really good. It's called The Masters Are Thieves. The devil, he entered my head, so I fell upon my knees and I prayed right by my bed. Then I thought about my pa's pa and all that he said, so I screamed to the sky, God is dead. And I awoke from my terror, still strangling my dream. I took refuge in the words Nothing's as it seems. Sometimes I walk my city of rain, a strange scene, for the people are still dogs to their masters who are thieves. And though the streets are flooded, I can see a fire. And the more the beast enslaves, the more the flames grow higher, ignited by the ones our hearts secretly admire. The rebels, the lovers, the dancers, the writers, the poets and the youth, and the ones who still desire. Oh, give me more, give me more, give me more. That's the war being waged against the poor. That's the battles going on over the shores. That's the news that they always ignore. Could tell that she was good, cause she eats no meat. And a girl that cares for animals ought to care for me. I'm a rat, I'm a swine, crawling up in their mind. And I leave seeds of the truth, or else a damn fine time. Like the world is surely rotting underneath your shiny shoes. You're distracted by the news, with which product to use, with which puppet to choose. But no matter who wins or lose, all they're really offering you is a different color news. So pick us off one by one, they will. Not with guns or bombs or sharp steel, but with fear and gods and dollar bills. There's many ways that the man loves to kill. Give us more, give us more, give us more. That's the war that they wage on the poor. That's the battles going on over the shores. That's the pigs breaking down the people's doors. What their news always choose to ignore. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Thank you. La, 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 la. This next song is one of my newest songs called One of These Days. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Does everything sound okay? What's that? Oh yeah, kind of miss them. One of these days, all our dreams gonna come true. We're gonna be so amazed. Me right with you. One of these days, we're gonna be side by side. There ain't gonna be too much space, or a rift too wide. One of these days, gonna plant our roots down. Gonna buy us a place. Quit all our running around. place, yes I will. Down the end of the road, one of these days, I do believe it won't be long now. Gonna find my saving grace. Everyone's gonna get along somehow. One of these days, one of these days, we're gonna get what we have coming. All our problems won't mean nothing. Gonna seize all the meaningless suffering. Until then I keep running. Nothing's gonna be the same. They're gonna play our songs. They'll all know my name. One of these days, no wall's gonna keep us apart. They're all gonna crumble away. We're gonna get a clean start. One of these days, everyone's gonna have enough to eat. Every family a home to stay. No one's gonna be on the street. I know one of these days there's gonna be a revolution. We're gonna strip their power away. Yes, we will. The people gonna live as one. One of these days, don't you know it won't be long now. We're gonna find our saving grace. Everyone's gonna get along somehow. One of these days, we're gonna get what we got coming. Gonna seize this endless struggling. All our problems won't mean nothing. Until then I keep running. Until then I'll keep running. Babe, I'm gonna keep on running. I won't stop my run. Thank you. It's really great to see all my old friends here. Hey Jake, hey Phil, Evan. It's really good to see so many of you guys. Thanks, man. I'm actually not leaving. I just made that up to get you guys to go. No, I'm leaving tomorrow. This next song is called Seattle Freeze. And it's a healthy outlet for me to get out all my rage. The Seattle Freeze. Well, the people are dicks and the rent's too high and the weather's usually crappy. And nobody smiles at me walking down the street, 'cause they think it's cool to be unhappy. So don't even dare start a conversation with anyone passing by, 'cause they might want to fight you if you look them a little too long in the eye. Oh, Seattle, I'm begging you please, won't the sun come out and melt away that Seattle freeze, melt away the Seattle freeze. And they're so polite and so PC, and they know all the things to say, and they smile at your face but then talk shit when you walk away. And they're passive-aggressive and semi-depressive, and I know you're lying when you say, sure, I'd love to get a coffee, when you'd rather me be dying. Oh, Seattle, I'm begging you please, won't the sun come out and melt away the Seattle freeze. It's cold. I just wanted to talk to you. Everyone's a social justice warrior too. So I'm just gonna go call out my privilege, 'cause they're gonna tell you. And don't even try to live or think or talk out of the box, or some tech yuppie hipster bro's gonna go and call the cops. Oh, Seattle, I'm begging please, won't the sun come out and melt away that Seattle freeze, melt away, melt away, burn away, burn away, melt that Seattle freeze. Thank you. Thank you. So, if anyone wants to party tonight, it's my last night, and I just want to party. Just turn it up, get lit. So, after this show, we're going to turn up, if anyone wants to. But it's Seattle, so you probably don't be all alone. So many friends I had, I don't have no more. Lovers drove me mad through their door, back roads long before. So much kindness from strangers never see again. Help me out of the danger when I needed them. All good things come to an end. So many dreams I had as a young man, traveling off in a foreign land. No one back home understands. So leave me alone to my devices, and let's get stoned as we write this poem over the horizon until we're gone. till we're gone. Won't be long till I'm gone. Won't be long until you're gone. I was born in a world that's falling apart. I feel it deep down in my heart. I wanted to end, but I don't know where to start. And I feel too lonesome and I'm afraid, thinking about choices I made and the debt I never paid. So many chapters to this book called life, so many disasters we survived. The hereafter is right where we arrive. So leave me alone to my devices, and I'll get stoned as I write this poem over the horizon until I'm gone. Until I'm gone. Won't be long till I'm gone. Won't be long till we're gone. Thank you guys. I got one more. I really appreciate it. You've been a great audience. This last song is called Blessed. And yeah, I'll be here afterwards all night. Stick around for Matt. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you guys. I'll do right unto others like they'll do unto me. And I fight for my brothers and my sisters who don't see. And I write to the mother who gave us a place to be, from seeds into the trees. Give away your possession to the poor. Man out on the street, let's invite them through the door. Give them what we got to eat, we can take it from the stores. Let's be warriors against this war. I got nowhere to turn, no place to call my home. Just fuel to burn on the road I yearn. Try to find that destination and that place of rest. My liberation, I'll be blessed. On my road to success, I confess I am blessed. Nothing more, nothing less. This feeling is the best. I am blessed. You gotta hold your own till you get home, though you feel all alone. Everything you thought you know, put it all to rest. You'll be blessed. Gotta quit all of my vices so I can make the room for your light to shine on my garden that blooms. Let my tears rain down, nourish my seed. Underground, I'll get what I need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta fly my flag high for the whole world to see. Although I might die from society, they try to bury within my treasure chest. I gotta cast out the sin, I'll be blessed. On my road to success, I confess we are blessed. Nothing more, nothing less, man. This feeling is the best. I'm gonna hold my own till I get home, though I feel all alone. Everything I thought I've known, I put it all to rest. Now I'm blessed. Thank you guys, have a good night. Thank you.
So I'm going to play some songs I wrote. This is not the usual type of show I play, but this is still cool. So I'm going to play a set for you in the way I usually play a set. This song is called Nero. Nero fiddled while Rome burned, but I have a guitar. Dawn of desperation, when the peasants are beheading every emperor with a golden crown. First they'll stand with one another, then they'll turn against each other under thunder on a battleground. With their torches, tar and feathers, off to round up all the witches on a rail to run them out of town. In a kingdom that's collapsing, I'm relaxing on the ashes, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can dance around the fire with the hand that holds the power, or go cower with the gagged and bound. While the vultures count the profits and the hawks are launching rockets in a garden growing mushroom clouds. You can storm the ivory towers, but the knight in shining armor's days are numbered on the body count. So I'm laughing up in heaven in the arms of Armageddon, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can find me playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can find me playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. Where the tricksters and the grifters and the rich carnival barkers sell their sulfur to a spellbound crowd, buying tickets to the promise of a better world to come, and left with nothing when their hope runs out. There's a lifeboat overflowing on a rising violent ocean in the darkness where the sailors drown. But I'm smiling on an island by the tidal wave horizon, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. If you're screaming in defiance, are you David or Goliath when the riot rages all around? Call it vengeance, call it justice, call it progress, call it selfish. Either way, I'm gonna have my doubts. Maybe I'm just causing problems, thinking I know how to solve them. So for once, I'm gonna shut my mouth. Waiting silent in the shadows like a devil at the crossroads, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. Thanks, y'all. This next song's a song about, it's about money and how nobody has it. With that in mind, I have merch over there on the table. Buy some of that if you want. Enjoy listening to my music before we all die on the artificial intelligence bone pile. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, this song's called Piggy Bank. It's on my Tumbleweed record. That's all I have to say about that. Who hide their lies behind an honest man's disguise. Watch them look you in the eye and sell you what you shouldn't buy. They will promise you the world, and then from left field they'll throw a curve. So don't believe all that you heard, and trust in no one, take my word. One thing you can know for sure, they have it all and still want more. They'll shake your hand and point their gun, then they'll take the money and run. See them dance their crooked waltz through the halls of concrete vaults. They control your needs and wants, makes you wonder who's at fault. No use trying to share the wealth, 'cause they've got theirs and yours as well. They'll make you second guess yourself. You might be right, but who can tell? They prey on sinking ships of fools. They twist the truth and bend the rules. Yes, this is how they have their fun, when they take the money and run. Yes, they'll take the money and run. Justice knows no right or wrong, tipping scales and greasing palms. Here today and then they're gone. You're left on the bottom rung. So never underestimate a wink or grin or friendly face. We feed the spiders and the snakes, and that's the way the game is played. To waste your health and home, you'll pay for things no one should own. And after all is said and done, they will take the money and run. Yes, they'll take the money and run. This next song's a song called What a Time to Be Alive. I wrote it when I was on a train in New York City, because I always hear people saying, oh, what a time to be alive, about like everything. So I decided to write a song about it. The funny thing is, people were always just like, I was like, that could be a good hook, that could make a lot of money. So I was like, I should write a song. It's like, I mean, I gotta get back on the train, right? So anyway, no, for real though, it's like, the people started like take it and use it for like all kinds of things. They're like, oh man, like, Game of Thrones is over, what a time to be alive. Like, you know, it's like, it lost its original purpose, like everything else that gets bastardized in this country, so, or in the world too, I mean, well, mainly the Western world. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into all that, I'm just gonna sing about it. This is called, What a Time to Be Alive. It's the shape of things to come. It's that moment in the sun. It's the wild, reckless turning of the tide. Sure as every shout begins with a whisper in the wind. Can't deny it's quite a time to be alive. It's the changing of the guard. It's the calm before the storm. At the crossroads when you're forced to draw the line. Give some love and take a stand, cause the future's in your hands. Starting once upon a time to be alive. It's the sound of the alarm. It's the push against the grain. It's the single rebel candle that ignites a million flames. It's an ocean overflowing flood, and when the levee breaks, it's when you say, the sky's the limit when the ground is giving way. It's the riots in the streets, it's the war you wage for peace. It's the opposition's brazen battle cry. Through the widening divide where alliances collide, fighting blindly for a time to be alive. It's the blazing path you pave with each turning of a page. It's the moral of the story gone awry. It's the poetry of truth, it's a song that sings the blues, playing softly for a time to be alive. It's the tolling of the bell, it's an echo loud and clear. It's the shackles round your ankles, it's the flowers in your hair. It's a floor plan for destruction, it's a roadmap toward repair. It's what appears along the highway leading anywhere but here. It's the progress through the cracks in a ceiling made of glass. It's a finger on the button, say goodbye. It's the anger in the crowd when they burn the cities down, in the ashes of a time to be alive. It's the point of no return, it's the lessons that you learn. It's the flags where God's are backs you stand behind. Bridge a gap or build a wall, some will rise and some will fall. Either way, oh what a time to be alive. With our weary heads held high as we face an uphill climb. Better keep on keeping on, cause a change is gonna come. Sing it loud, oh what a time to be alive. Thank you. What else do I got? I'm gonna play a love song, because sometimes I fall in love. It doesn't last long, but sometimes it happens. There's a story behind this one. I met this chick, right? And we ran around the country together. And then when I got back to New York, and like, I wrote this song for her after we hung out in New York for a while. And then after a week, she broke up with me. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be here today if she hadn't. So thanks a lot. Anyway, this song is called My Horizon Line. Yeah, I guess you didn't like it. When it comes down to you and me and what's around and in between, I found my missing piece complete. She is my everything. When sunshine smiles in her eyes, the countryside it comes alive. And on a one-way westbound drive, she's my horizon line. When I can share a silhouette, a moonlight kiss so delicate, a ragtag Romeo at best, she's my Juliet. When jealous thunder shakes the skies and reason offers no reply, I'll hear her voice ring out like chimes. She is my peace of mind. And all that I can say is she's so far away, but I think about her every day. Remembering when you were only my friend, then I started falling in love again. When I cry lonesome in the dark, is she in someone else's arms where rainbows rust and fall apart? She is my broken heart when she's just too good to believe, and I'm just blind enough to see the sweet delusion of my dream. She is my fantasy. And all that I can say is I'm running away where together happens every day. My head's in a spin when she's holding my hand, 'cause I'm finally falling in love again. This isn't even about the revolution, dog. If time it turns and sets us free, I'll wrap you in a melody, then play you in my memory. She is my symphony. No matter what tomorrow brings, you're all I want and all I need. My shining diamond pixie queen, she is a part of me. And all that I can say is I wish you could stay, but I hope we find each other someday. If this is the end, right before it begins, can we fall in love all over again? Fall in love all over again in the haunted auditorium. Fall in love all over again. Thanks, y'all. Rock and roll. Okay. What the hell is the other one going to do? There's a trilogy of songs here that has to do with her, but you know what? I'm not going to. I didn't know why I did that. What was it? I need to watch my time. So, okay. What time is it? Is Darwin still here, or he leaves too? 8:20. Oh wow, that's amazing. Okay, cool. 8:20. Okay, that's like 4 hours too late. I'm sober now, actually. I used to not be. This song. This is a song. I'll take a break from the True Love trilogy, and I'll play a song about getting your shit together. Who out there has ever smoked cigarettes before? A couple people. All right. Oh yeah, no Crew's back there. What's up, yo? Yeah. This is I quit the second time. This song's about quitting smoking. It's called the Cigarette Song. I'm not preaching. I'm not telling you to quit. I don't really give a shit what you do. But like, if you want to quit, I hope this helps you. But if you don't, and some people don't want to quit, this is a fact. So for those people, we need you because it is much cooler. Let's face it, to see someone smoking, it looks cooler to smoke than not smoke. You know, it's like you always. It's cool. So, for aesthetic reasons, you know, y'all need to smoke if you're smoking and don't want to quit. So this is not for you. Thanks for taking it for the team. If you want to get cancer, that's all good. But if you don't, I hope this helps you. It's called Cigarette Song. Smoked a lot of cigarettes, filled my lungs up with regret, but I got a second chance. I put down those cancer sticks, never should have picked them up, but they say what's done is done, and I'm done with slavery, feeling better every day. I said I'd quit a time or two before, then I'd always bum another from a friend, because moderation meant just one more, so I hope I never smoke one again. Had to stop and catch my breath. No more coughing in the cold, stranded on Tobacco Road. Used to smoke them in the car when my favorite song came on, with a coffee or a beer after nearly every meal, feeling like a hypocrite and making corporations rich. In exchange they make me sick. Either way you pay for it, they sell them to you overpriced. Medical bills start to rise. Life's a drag, but surely I can find a cheaper way to die. And I remember fits of nicotine, wishing every cigarette would never end. But it seems like lately I need room to breathe, so I hope I never smoke one again. But when it comes down to it, some folks just don't want to quit, and that's their prerogative. I can't tell you how to live. But I hope that you survive. Hope I bought myself some time. Hope we make it out alive, or at least till 95. I'm through with throwing half a pack away, then the next day digging through the garbage can. Because I'm an addict, what else can I say? But I hope I never smoke one. I hope I never smoke one. I hope I never smoke one again. You know what I find funny about that whole song is I'm feeling like a hypocrite and making corporations rich while I'm playing this Martin guitar. Like, you know, if I was serious about it, I would have fashioned my own axe out of, you know, some nylon and a tree or something. But I'd have to make sure I fashion the axe as well out of something to chop the tree down. It gets complicated, so we'll just pretend that verse doesn't apply to anything else except cigarettes in life. It's the only way we're going to get through. Okay. This is not a stand-up comedy show, I swear. It's just like, my brain does things up here that it doesn't do in public. Okay, so, anybody back there who, like, knows my music want to hear anything specific since you came out to this thing? Oh, that was it? Cool, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm going to play that at the end, yeah. People, I'll play that one. Like, okay, it was, like, dope. One of the most famous porn stars in the world right now, like, heard that song somehow that they're talking about there, and she, like, tweeted it to me. Like, she tweeted, like, to all over millions of people how this is the coolest song she ever heard. And, like, I thought that was just the most, like, crazy thing. Like, first of all, she's, like, a famous porn star, and that she's, like, a famous anarchist porn star, which was, like, the coolest porn star you could possibly have, like, your music. So, like, it was tight. But, of course, I went out to LA to try to, like, hang out with her, and, like, she just wasn't available to kick it, so, you know. She was anarchying without me. Alright, this next song is called, it's a slow one. It's not called that. This is another song about quitting things. I used to hang out in New York and stay up all night doing bad shit. This is called the Crayon Song. I think there's a ghost caught in this song because someone I cared about lost someone they cared about while I was writing it, and I think I caught part of their spirit in this song. I'm totally serious about this. It's 3 a.m. and the conversation's spent. She's waiting on the bedside, wrapped within the static wind, and she's got powders and pills, chasing thrills through dollar bills, tracing lines off her reflection with her senses so distilled as she drifts on through this dream. She can share her medication, but she can't outrun the rain when clearly here she stands with candy in her hands. She offers up the pixie dust and separates the sand, and I'll say it's alright, no need to ask me twice. She spins the ring so she can sing the Crayon Song tonight. She's gonna sing the Crayon Song tonight. When she calls, you can find her in the hall, where she's scribbling a picture she hangs crooked on the wall. She's framing false alarms until her chambermaids have gone. Then she'll sleep beside the music box whose tune keeps playing on. Her behavior seems insane, 'cause we both know you might overdose from trying to kill the pain. But lately, here we stand with candy in our hands. Let's mix us up some pixie dust and sprinkle on the sand. We'll just say it's alright till once turns into twice. Let's spin the ring so we can sing the Crayon Song tonight. We're gonna sing the Crayon Song tonight. I'm off to wander with my lover in her bag of pretty colors. Off to wander with my lover in her bag of pretty colors. Fan the flame and erase another day. She'll be running all the red lights till the candles melt away along this empty road where the flowers never grow, casting shadows drenched in sorrow from a life she'll spend alone until the sunshine sets her free. It appears that you've been down so long it looks like up to me, but sadly here I stand with candy in my hands. I'm mixed up with the pixie dust, it's sinking in the sand, and something's not quite right. Sometimes you should think twice. I spun the rings and now I'll sing the Crayon I'm off to wander with my lover in her bag of pretty colors. Off to wander with my lover in her bag of pretty colors. Thanks. It's really crazy, right? Like, I'm on this health kick now. Like, because I've been clean and sober for like 3 months. And I used to come through towns on tour and be like, okay, so like how much coke is really in that bag? Like how much is actually cocaine? And now I'm just like, okay, how much sodium is actually in this LaCroix? And that's just, still pulling that same like addict shit, just like, a little cleaner. All right, that's my LaCroix endorsement. Oh fuck, it's escaping me. Whoa. Okay. All right. So anyway, this is another love song. This is a song after things are going bad and it's over with. It's a new song on my new album that's not out yet. This is called. It took me a year to write this. Actually, it took me like 30 minutes to write this, but it took me a year to live what needed to be lived to write this. So, a year and a half of emotional abuse is totally worth it. So, this 3 minutes was what I got out of it. This is called "That's What I Get." Shine your dark cloud in the sun. Go put your two-faced makeup on and hide the cracks that lie beneath. My head rings with alarm bells going off, but nothing's gonna wake me up. Stuck in the black hole of my dreams. First you caught my eye, but then you robbed me blind. That's what I get for falling in love with someone like you. Left the perfect start when you stole my heart. That's what I get for falling in love with someone like you. I'm trapped inside a rabbit cage of flames, a cat and mouse behavior maze, half crazed with nowhere left to run. You're beautiful like vibrant phoenix fire, a train wreck driven by desire, the trigger finger on the gun. And I hitch my ride where the bullets fly. That's what I get for falling in love with someone like you. You could clip my wings, now this bird won't sing. That's what I get for falling in love with someone like you. Catch an exit sign to the far and wide, stick a fork in the dead end road. It's a sad goodbye in the zen disguise of a positive path toward growth. You're a waste of time like a bad punchline. Gotta laugh cause it ain't no show. That's what I get for falling in love with someone like you. I forgot to put the harmonica on, I'm sorry. Just for listening to your harmonica solo here. To make you think I'm a better musician than I actually am. I could be at peace with what's left of me. That's what I get for falling in love with someone like you. But we'll crash and burn, and I still won't learn. That's what I get for falling in love with someone like you. On a rainy day going down the drain with a hurricane in my mind. If you ask, I'll say everything's okay, but I'm honestly not alright. You're a sweet mistake and a gorgeous way of ruining my whole life. But still I get what's never enough for someone like you. Take the baggage that comes with someone like. Get lost, falling in love with someone like you. That's what I get for falling in love with someone like you. I totally fucked that one up. I almost had a perfect set, but that was it. I screwed that one up. It's all good. Okay. Couple more songs here. And then I'll play the one that a handful of people want to hear so they can go home.
Everywhere I go, they play the Afraid of Wind. I'm like, I didn't think anyone had, oh, she's leaving already. So I don't know what that fucking song is. Alright, this guy's dressed like he's from the Warriors movie, like, I'm out of here. Alright, this is a song called, God, someone asked me to play this. What the hell was it? Oh, yeah. It's a song called Ashtray. I smoked a whole ashtray's worth of cigarettes writing this thing, so that's why it's called Ashtray. And it goes like this. It's an existential lullaby. Actually, it's a nihilistic lullaby, sorry. I'm trying to be smart here. Someone asked me if I found God. Yes, I think we've met a couple times, but I'm not sure if it was him, because I can't look her in the eye. And all I heard were warnings from my conscience in the guilty night that said, I'll see you on the day you die. I'll see you on the day you die. I'll see you on the day you die. No, I've never been to heaven, but they say my head is in the clouds, because I just sit here by myself and hope I stand out in the crowd. I tried to make my father proud, found out that I don't know how. Tomorrow there is only here and now. Yeah, there's only here and now. Yeah, there's only here and now. And I hate to say it, but I've heard it all before. There's a war outside my window, revolution at my door. Keep your corporate counterculture and I'm trying to ignore, because I don't believe in nothing anymore. All these teachers preaching right from wrong can't help the weak against the strong, or save you from an end that comes for you and I and everyone. So I'll just write another song for all the world to sing along, cause after all, someday we'll all be gone. Yeah, someday we'll all be gone. Yeah, someday we'll all be gone. Now I've washed my hands of everything, the fairy tales and fantasy. Apparently, reality has finally got the best of me, and all these drugs I did in vain, they ease the pain and numb my brain. But life is just a high you can't sustain. Life's a high you can't sustain. Life's a high you can't sustain. And I hate to say it, but I've heard it all before. There's a devil in the details and salvation with the Lord. No, I'm not one for compliance, and defiance left me bored. I guess I don't believe in nothing anymore. Now I've seen the writing on the wall, the darkness in the crystal ball, a house of cards about to fall, a peace of mind I can't recall. But man, the worst thing that I saw was clearly the reflection of a voice that I think I've seen it all. Yeah, I think I've seen it all. Yeah, I think I've seen it all. And I hate to say it, but I've heard it all before. After all these years of chandeliers that crashed upon the floor, and there ain't no way of knowing what the future has in store. So I don't believe in nothing. No, I don't believe in nothing. No, I don't believe in nothing anymore. Hey, Darwin, is there anything specific you wanted to hear? Because you set this whole thing up. What did you want to hear? Anything? Oh, I was about to play that one. That's crazy. Serendipity doodah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This song's about misery. No, it's about being happy. Really. It's on my It's on a record I don't have with me, but you can find me on Spotify. All this shit's on Spotify, and I look it up on the internet if you want. It's mattpless.com, Google, Facebook, MySpace, or no, Google. It's still on there, but Google, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. If you can't find me in 2019, there's no hope for you. So, yeah. I would like this song and two more, and then call it a day. The song's called "I Hope You're Happy Now." Whoa, that's not the way I wanted to start this one. Where's your congregation gone? You venture on alone, where no one listens when you're preaching all you think you know. Your ship came in and left you void of purpose on the shore. Your legacy don't matter anymore.
are crumbling along your chosen path. Your vagabond court jesters finally having the last laugh. The prophet with the withered hand, she grins and draws your card. And now you see yourself for what you are. And though you swore that you'd make history and dance among the stars, you're just another face lost in the crowd. Though I'd like to wish you well, that's one lie I cannot tell. The truth is that I hope you're happy now. Everything has changed its shape from how it was before. Your one true love has called your bluff and shown you to the door. And though you're weak and wounded by this Judas we call life, consider this the last twist of the knife. And as you pass through halls of karma on your high horse you may ride, but keep in mind it all comes back around. Did you make each moment count? 'Cause your time is running out. And when it does, I hope you're happy now. Guitar solo. Dark and empty house. Remember that I hope you're happy now. Yes, in the end, I hope you're happy now. Taylor Swift, right? Did you say Taylor Swift? Oh wait, who said that? You said that. Oh, sorry, I totally felt someone. I'm so blinded by the light and read up like a dude. It's cool. Okay. I know a little bit. I'm not gonna play the whole song though, because I have to do other things that are more important. But I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car. How'd it go? I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his. Can't remember how it went. I was riding shotgun with my hair undone. I can't remember how to play it, man. I used to. I guess it's not happening tonight. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car. I had a one-hand feel on the steering wheel and the other on my heart. I looked around, turned the radio down. I said, baby, is something wrong? I said nothing. I was just thinking how we don't have a song. And he said, our song is a slamming screen door, sneaking out late, tapping on your window when he's on the phone and he talks real slow. 'Cause it's late and your mama don't know. Our song is the way you laugh. The first date man should have kissed him, but I should have. And when I got home, for I said amen, asking God if he could play it again. Alright. I got two more. This is called When the Frayed Wind Blows. It's got a lot of stuff that's actually important in it, I feel like. So if you're into all that, hopefully you dig it. It's weird, you know, I play these shows and I play this song as if like most of the people who are at these shows like
aren't going to be like, learning something new from it or like changing their opinions, and most of them all probably agree with what I'm saying, so I should be like playing this in front of like Trump Tower or something, but like, I don't know. I hope you all enjoy it. I hope you all, can get down with what I'm saying, because, we might be going off a cliff in a car on fire, but the best you can do, if that's the case, is to make it as comfortable inside for everyone as possible. So roll the windows down, turn the music up, and be cool and have a good time while you're going down that cliff.
With an explosion, do you end it with a bang? First the whistles start to blow and then the guilty finally hang. There's a storm on the horizon and the water's on the rise. We're watching history repeating with the changing tides. The figureheads keep talking but they're buried in the sand. Everyone is pointing fingers, everybody plays their hand. The fix is in, the game is rigged, the pawns are polarized. You either pick a side or think outside the picket lines. I wonder, is this a revolution or just mass confusion? When every voice is trying to scream the loudest for equality, while we argue strategy, culture and philosophy. People die in city streets, all paid with blood and poverty. Powers with a chosen few, desperation's just a tool that agents of corruption use to keep the jails and prisons full. Diamond pockets lined with profits earned from broken lives. This led to pledge my one discrimination under God is saying, stop the world, I wanna get off. Everything's on fire and it's falling apart. So if we can't turn back, can we change the course when the fury of the frayed wind blows? The preachers sell salvation to the faithful on their knees. Some prey upon our need and want for something to believe, and some have spun the doctrines, holy guides to paradise, to justify injustices and centuries of genocide. Surrender to your temples, to your altars or your shrines, the weapons used by shepherds so the sheep will keep in line. Conflicting congregations thinking only of themselves. If that's the path to heaven, hate to see the road to hell, I tell you. They take a vision, make religion, cause division, keep you vacant and complacent and dependent on a system by creating ways to separate, utilizing class and race. Prejudice perpetuates and keeps monopolies in place. Trickle up or trickle down, stack or spread the wealth around. Someone's hope is running out while fortune fills a bank account. Empty promise politicians pander to the poor, while there's money used for funding phony wars on foreign shores. Are saying, stop the world, I wanna get off, cause they're loading up the bullets and they're dropping the bombs. The propaganda beats to the narrative drums when the fury of the frayed wind blows. The criminals in Congress, they ain't got no ground to stand. They're building walls and borders all around the stolen land. A legacy of liberty, that's how the story goes. But conquerors rewrote the past to suit the status quo. So is it institutions or the state of humankind that leads to some exalted over thousands left behind? They'll push you to your limit, but in turn they'll push their luck. The sleeping giants riot when they finally woken up, because they're buying your silence with those shiny advertisements. They lie and cheat to steal and tax your habits, so you'll finance what they hide away behind the scenes. Cover over underneath population exploitation, victimized by vanity. Faces in a magazine, pictures on a pixel screen. Set a lofty standard that disintegrates your self-esteem. Race to chase a plastic dream, red carpets and limousines. Blinded and distracted by the flash bulbs of celebrity. But just beyond the limelight, after fame has run its course, they'll throw you to the lions while the sold-out crowd will roar, saying, stop the world, I wanna get off, cause there's bodies lying, breathless, bleeding, piling up. They shook the bottle, rage now it's bound to erupt when the fury of the frayed wind blows. You can think yourself in circles, but the answer's never clear. Is there safety with surveillance? Is there freedom without fear? Unravel and untangle all you thought you understood, and question everything until you question why you should. We'll change the world with flowers, or we'll change the world with guns. We'll plant a seed or dig a grave before it's said and done. But if we come together, all for one and one for all, resistance rises up sure as an empire will fall. So I'll just push towards a future, may it crumble for the better, where tyrannical oppressors are but shadows will remember. No judgment based on color or your lover or your gender. Dismantle older models so they can't be reassembled. Entertain the tables turn your way. Watch out for a twist of fate. Careful not to stumble and become the very thing you hate. Seek out
Thanks for listening to my set tonight, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks, Maddie, for playing, and thanks, Darwin, for setting this up. And I really appreciate it. Thank Darwin's wife, his daughter. Oh, so sorry. Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to be like his other friend. Jesus Christ. They're selling sandwiches and things. So big hand for them. That's awesome. Grab a sandwich. They're pretty good to have one. Thanks to all the camera people and sound people and all this stuff going on here for making this cool. Jesus. Check out my merch. It's over on the table. I have a bunch of stuff. Thanks for listening. This is called Call It Art. Well, here we go again, another day. I take out my guitar and start to play. I tell myself I'm gonna write a song, but everything I've written comes out wrong. The words that used to come so easily, back when everything was new to me. But lately I can't seem to find the time, and when I do I barely find the rhymes. I threw a bunch of lyrics on the floor. I posted poetry up on the wall. I published pointless gibberish that I said came from my heart. I put it in a frame and called it art. An empty canvas withers all alone. A brush with greatness that may never come. It must be something broken in my brain, or 15 minutes sinking down the drain. I'll say creative passion is my life, but I'll succumb to any kind of vice. I may have finally numbed more than the pain, and made more than the voices go away. I splattered pastel colors on some glass. I made pretentious garbage out of trash. I drew a big postmodern purple circle in the dark. I charged a price and then I called it art. There's too many distractions in my mind. It's making inspiration hard to find. I'll try and place the blame on someone else, 'cause I put all the pressure on myself. They tell me I'm an artist, here's the truth. I use the title more like an excuse, but then again I guess I did create. A fake who throws away more than he makes. I might die broken, lonely and unknown. You'll finally recognize me when I'm gone. When everything I've worked for fades away and falls apart, I'll paint my masterpiece and call it art. I'll paint my masterpiece and call it art. That's all. Thanks, everybody. See you around.